Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. This reading is for Leo-Virgo, the Leo-Virgo cusp. It's a timeless reading. It's going to be plus or minus 2 weeks from whenever you read this. Leo-Virgo cusp, August 19th to 25th. We're going to do what's going on for you and your person, but I'm just going to maybe tell you a few things about Leo-Virgo cusp to start with. Leo-Virgo cusp is the cusp of exposure. There's some kind of a theme with secrets that goes on with the Leo-Virgo cusp. Leo-Virgos are actually, they do have a kind of a mysterious side. They're good at concealing secrets and maybe even concealing parts of themselves. So the exposure theme, the cusp of exposure, is not only can you conceal certain things away, but you also have a quality about you that knows just when to release them for maximum effect. There's the Leo, like, drama side of you that can release something when you think it's going to have the best or biggest impact, but the Virgo side of you is happy to kind of be a little bit more to yourself and mysterious at times, and maybe even, you know, some parts of yourself that would let people in, you don't necessarily let them in. So you are known as being highly secretive, some of you. Some of you are actually known as being extroverts, and that would be if your Leo is a bit more emphasized. So if you think about it, because you're at the cusp of exposure, you obviously have a quality that enables you to create and hold secrets very well, because in order to expose something, it has to be hid into the, in the first place. So you have a talent for both, which is, again, like a very typical cusper. You have almost two opposite sides living in the same person at times that kind of characterize your personality. So there's something about Leo Virgo and this reveal factor that you do know how to, you have a good instinct. You're intuitive and instinctive as a person, and you also have a good instinct for when is the proper time to speak and not to speak. And when you speak and you want to reveal something, you actually do have proper intuition around who to share with, when to share things. There's also a side of you, they say, that can share things almost as a weapon. And I hate to say that as a negative, but you know how to kind of jab, or some of you know how to use words or your information with a certain intent. Not that you're trying to hurt people, but you do know how to use things very intentionally when you do share things. Your earthy, practical Virgo side will balance out your intuitive and maybe even sometimes explosive Leo side. So that's a really good balance for you. Let's see what else. There's not a fire, there's not a cup or watery element in this cusp. So sometimes it is said that the Leo Virgo cusp is not as, quite as emotionally or sensually attuned. Obviously, that's not the same for everybody. It depends what else is in your chart. If you have water signs in your chart, you do kind of, you are ruled by Mercury, so there's more of that intellectual piece to you versus deep emotional piece. But again, if you have an emotional side in your chart through, maybe more water signs or things like that, that'll be balanced out. So the advice for Leo Virgo would be to, be aware that others may not see all of you because you hide some of it away. And don't blame others for not knowing you, because if you're not revealing, they only can know or learn about you what you're revealing. So it's up to you to decide if you can, not keep as many secrets from others about yourself, or even keep, pieces of yourself from you, because that would help you evolve, obviously. As far as attractions go, like all the other cusp signs, I say this in each video, the cuspers are, they tend to have an attraction to other cuspers, and Leo Virgo tends to be more attracted to other cuspers as well, but also specifically Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, Gemini as two notables. So, yeah, so Leo, Virgo, allow people to get to know you. Let them share in all of you, you know, good, bad, ugly, joy, sorrow, all of that, and life will be richer for it. So let's just pull some cards and see what's going on for you. Heart of your matter is the Empress. Recent past is Six of Coins. Near future is Justice. Base is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Could be something karmic going on here. And on your mind is the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay. And for the person that you're thinking about, the heart of their reading, they have the Fool. Recent past, Four of Wands. Near future, Two of Pentacles. Base, Four of Pentacles. And on their mind, the Two of Swords. Okay, let's take a look at this. Get a little connection here. So you're in a really good spot. You're in a very confident spot with the Empress being at the heart of your reading. You want to create. You're feeling generous. You're feeling loving. On your mind is actually maybe a new start in a love relationship. I don't know if it's actually with this person or not. It could very well be. You're hoping that they're going to give you a chance to connect, start anew. They're a bit in indecision, or maybe they're in denial about making a decision. So they might be in a bit of a stalemate. They also want a new start with the Fool at the heart of theirs. They want a new beginning. You want a new beginning. You want to create and manifest. They want to create something brand new, kind of devoid of any baggage or that kind of thing. Recently, they've been thinking about their stability. You've been thinking about, I believe, equity and fairness. And I say that also because in the near future, you have justice. You want what you've contributed to come back around for you and pay off in a just way. If this has been a relationship where you were being the one that gave too much, you're definitely not going to have that anymore. If you're going to engage in this or any relationship at this time, you want fairness, equal give and take. And when it comes to this individual, you absolutely want fairness. I think they're not as steady a force. They're maybe a little more immature, but they're not as steady as a force either. They have the Two of Swords up here, and they have the Two of Pentacles here. They might just have a lot going on in their life, but they're not really, I don't know. I mean, they have the twos, so there's something about a partnership that they might be thinking about. But at the same time, they might be juggling a lot of things in their life. They might not be putting this at the forefront. They definitely are not into drama, and they are at the heart, the base, also protecting themselves in some way. There's a boundary. They want stability. They have 2 4s and 2 2s. At the base of yours is the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I think that good luck is on your side. You're moving forward. You want to move on to new chapter here, move forward, keep going. You have karma and fairness on your side here, and the beautiful Empress at the core. So I think you're in a great position, really, Leo, Virgo. I think that they're a little more confused than you. I think you're very clear on what you want and need, and what you'll require, and what you'll tolerate and not tolerate. I think they're just more about stability and trying to move away from drama. So if they think something is too demanding on them, they may not come running. Yeah, so they may also have another partner they're thinking about. I don't think it was like a negative third party thing, but some of them might be very busy at work, but some of them also might be considering 2 people for some of you. But I think that you're sitting pretty. You're sitting in a confident spot. You know what you want. Clearly, I mean, this is a pretty straightforward reading to me. Whether it's with this person as a fresh start or somebody else, you're not going to waste time on something that doesn't give you back what you deserve. There is definitely a possibility for this person and you. You know, they have the Fool looking toward you, maybe willing to take a chance. They may not come to it with revealing deep parts of themselves. It may be more surfacey. It may not be good enough. What they want to come forward with, you might think is kind of surface level if you do connect in the near term, but that's okay. If you can just understand that that's their way for now, they may not mean that they don't care as much, but if they're going to communicate, like I'm getting, like they won't go into, oh, I'm sorry, or deeper reflections right now. They're going to keep it on the surface, going to keep it low drama. If that's your if that's your doorway in, and maybe it is a good doorway in, to kind of have a conversation at some point, and you're willing to kind of start there. I just get the feeling that your person's more about stability, less drama. That's kind of where they're headed. So you never know what's possible here, but you're in good shape either way. So that's a good thing, Leo Virgo. So I'm going to leave it there. Please comment or let me know how this goes for you. And have a good weekend if you're in the US and celebrating the 4th. I hope you're having a nice and safe celebration, enjoying it. And either way, I'll see you soon. Thanks.